it is a very different problem statement to deal with. There's a lot more of malpractice checks. So all of those help me to ensure that I track recruiter assessment productivity through the platform. The assessment team is no longer a bottleneck. Edgeverve is a product organization. We are a part of the Infosys group. And as an organization, we build a lot of our products and platforms for consumers across industries. And for that, it's very important for us to build a pipeline of talent that is very engineering specific, product management specific, and a lot of allied skills that come with any product or platform organization. And I take care of business partnering for a unit within Edgeverve. And in addition to that, I have a role of taking care of assessments across the organization. So I used to be a part of the hiring team previously, but I take care of assessments now across the whole gamut of hiring for Edgeverve. We already had a platform previously, and the way that we run our organization or the assessment process is slightly different. So assessments are not a part of the entire gamut of recruitment. So recruitment for us is a different team because we wanted to make sure that assessments have a level of competence check level that we ensure all of our employees or candidates that we are looking at need to clear, and we do not want that to be diluted by any other agenda, but specific to the fact that we need the best out there. Now, as a part of that thought process is where the assessment team has evolved, and over the period of the evaluations that we do for various platforms, what we've understood is most organizations build a platform with assessments being a part of the recruitment team. For us, we wanted to make sure assessments are different, so therefore what happens is we code out all information, which means I do not give recruiters access to assessments. They never get to see what question papers, they don't have a say on what are the answers, they never get to see what are the scores for any of our candidates. So it is purely the fact that they will be able to acknowledge whether a person is cleared or not cleared. Nothing beyond, nothing before. So it is a very different problem statement to deal with, and most platforms are not built for that. And that's where we felt that it was becoming a bottleneck over a period of time that we were not able to address. Yes, so specifically this area where we needed something different to cater to the needs of the organization, which is structured in this manner, was not what HackerRank was able to provide. So that was one of the challenges that we faced, that we wanted to make sure that it remained cocooned. And the only way we could do that was the only people using HackerRank was actually the assessment team. The recruiters never had access to the platform. That changed when, of course, VCP moved. The second part is we also looked at both the platforms and found that there's a lot more of malpractice check that VCP has evolved and built over a period of time compared to where our existing platform was. And that malpractice check continues to evolve because we are living at a golden time where people get smarter as they go along, and we wanted platforms to get smarter than them or stay at least 1 or 2 steps ahead in the game for ensuring that we have the best candidate and we have the right candidate that we have evaluated at the end of the day. And if we weed out anything that is a challenge. This is one, I can ensure that I have more people using the platform. So that's one of the first perks, which means that the assessment team is no longer a bottleneck. Because every question, has the candidate taken an assessment? Has the person cleared the assessment? Is this still active? Is the invite still active? All of those questions now no longer exist because all recruiters have access to the platform and they're able to check themselves. Secondly, it also helps us to build and measure metrics in terms of how many assessments are being scheduled per recruiter, how many people are able to take those assessments, what are the scoring patterns per recruiter. So all of those help me to ensure that I track recruiter assessment productivity through the platform. Previously, it used to be all Excel sheets, and getting data out definitely has a lag. Today, it's real time, and it helps me to ensure that the recruitment metrics with regard to assessment is at par. The assessment platform metrics is also at par because they get complete visibility as to whenever we update the system, they have real-time visibility as to the status of every candidate. And more importantly, we are able to use a lot more of features with regard to the platform capabilities than what we were able to do before. But for me, it would have also been from the experience of candidates and the fact that they don't see much of a challenge. It's been as seamless as it was before. Secondly, the platform enables me to have a lot more of control of what and how the experience is compared to my previous experience where a lot of it was pre-built, and therefore the only options which I was looking at is more of scheduling possibilities and all. The current platform gives me a lot more of control as to what is possible from a security perspective, what are the structures that I need to do it, how often can I keep changing this. A lot of that is available on the platform as a capability that I can leverage. So it helps the team to be able to use all of that productively. So in a sense, we are doing much more comprehensive review of candidates than what we were used to last time. It might not necessarily help recruitment in one sense because they might feel that the pipeline is getting stifled. But what it helps me to do is to make sure that whenever somebody clears the assessment, we are clear that we have done the best that we could in the entire framework that we have available. And this continues to evolve. So I know working with the VCP team, I've understood that there's going to be a lot more of evolution of the platform as it goes along. These are very early days, and I hope to see the team through along with you on that journey.